The quiet revolution of protein-enriched staples, bread, pasta, and rice get a boost. Because sometimes the biggest nutrition wins don't come in a bar, they come in your sandwich. For years, carbs were cast as the villain in countless health narratives. First they were too starchy, then too sugary, then just too much. But something interesting has happened over the past few years. Not a loud, flashy health trend, but a quiet, structural shift in how our most basic foods are being made. A quiet protein revolution is sweeping through the carb kingdom, and the result is that your toast, your spaghetti, and even your rice bowl might now be doing more for your body than you realize. Today's shelves are lined with breads fortified with pea protein, pastas made with lentils and chickpeas, and rice substitutes spiked with quinoa or isolated protein blends. These aren't niche products anymore. They're becoming mainstream, and they're redefining what smart carbs really mean. Consumers are no longer satisfied with empty starches. They want food that does double duty. And thanks to some clever food science and shifting priorities, they're finally getting it. The appeal is obvious. People want to eat what they love, but feel good doing it. And for all the success of bars, powders, and functional drinks, there's something uniquely powerful about upgrading foods we already eat every day. Why change the meal when you can just change the ingredients? Take bread, for example. For decades, it was either light and often lifeless or whole grain and occasionally brick-like. But now, protein-enriched bread is hitting a sweet spot between softness, satiety, and function. Brands are using wheat flour blended with lentil flour, soy isolates, or even whey protein to boost grams per slice without sacrificing taste or texture. The result? A sandwich that feels indulgent but fuels better. Toast that keeps you full past 10 a.m. French toast that's not a blood sugar bomb. Pasta, too, has undergone a quiet but meaningful evolution. What began with gluten-free experimentation has turned into a protein arms race. Chickpea pasta, red lentil pasta, and pea-based spirals have now gone mainstream, not just for people with food allergies, but for anyone trying to hit their daily protein goal without eating another piece of chicken. Some brands even blend grains and legumes to balance taste and nutrition, like quinoa and corn or brown rice and lentils. The experience is familiar, the macros are better, and the digestion is smoother. And then there's rice, the ultimate comfort carb, and now, quietly, a functional food. From cauliflower blends fortified with egg whites, to ready-to-eat rice pouches enriched with soy or pea protein, to ancient grain mixes with naturally higher protein counts, rice has stopped being filler and started being fuel. Even traditional white rice is seeing reinvention, with newer varieties pre-mixed with isolates or sprouted grains that support slower digestion and steadier energy. What's striking is how low-key this transformation has been. There's no extreme branding here, no lightning bolts or gym slogans. Instead, the packaging leans into trust. More protein per serving, plant-powered, helps keep you fuller longer. The messaging is gentle, inclusive, and consumer-friendly, aimed at busy people who want to eat well without making it complicated. It's not a diet, it's an upgrade. And the economics are smart. People eat bread, pasta, and rice regularly, often daily. A high-protein snack bar might cost $2, $3, and be consumed occasionally. But a loaf of protein-rich bread? That's 14 servings of daily value in one $5 product. It's cost-efficient, habit-friendly, and far more likely to create meaningful change in overall protein intake across age groups and demographics. Food scientists deserve some credit here, too. Early protein-fortified breads and pastas often tasted dense or gummy, thanks to the difficulty of balancing moisture, flavor, and protein content. But recent advances in emulsifiers, binders, and protein processing techniques have smoothed out those challenges. Today's high-protein carbs are not only functional, they're delicious. Texture, mouthfeel, and shelf life have all improved dramatically. You're not just tolerating these foods, you're reaching for them again and again. From a public health standpoint, this shift holds real promise. Many people, especially older adults, vegetarians, and women, still struggle to hit recommended protein intakes. By adding protein to familiar staples, we bypass behavioral resistance and close nutritional gaps effortlessly. You don't need to start meal prepping tofu. You just need to buy a better bag of pasta. This quiet revolution also dovetails with larger food trends, clean label preferences, satiety-focused eating, blood sugar management, and sustainability. Many of the protein sources being used, lentils, peas, chickpeas, quinoa, are not only nutritionally dense, they're environmentally resilient and resource efficient. That makes these products better not just for bodies, but for the planet. In short, this isn't a fad. It's a structural shift, one that blends consumer desire, scientific innovation, and nutritional strategy. It's about building a future where you can eat spaghetti and feel strong, where rice doesn't need an apology, where bread helps you meet your goals instead of breaking your rules. And perhaps most refreshingly, it doesn't require a lifestyle overhaul, just a new loaf, a new bag of penne, a quiet little upgrade that makes everything else easier. So go ahead, eat the carbs. Just make sure they're working as hard as you are.